minutes of non-stop news and no-wait weather starts now. In high definition from the news leader, this is 10 at 10 on KBTX News 3.
Nearly all of the Brazos Valley and much of the state was hammered overnight with peltering thunderstorms, lightning, and tropical storm force winds, with gusts clocked in as high as 60 miles an hour. That wreaked havoc on power lines, trees, roofs, and just about anything not anchored to the ground last night, as you can see in these viewer photos. And it seems like spotted flash floods took care of the rest. Good evening. The rain was welcome in light of the very dry season we've had, but as they often do, this storm came with a price. Meteorologist Crystal Plone is along in a moment with a breakdown of what we saw and what we could see on the radar. But we begin our live team coverage with Clay Falls. Clay, it looks like you saw the nastiest side of the storm today.
Yes, Natasha, College Station's Emerald Forest neighborhood appeared to be one of the hardest hit. Today we saw dozens of damaged trees and, most importantly, neighbors helping each other out.
It may be Sunday, but it wasn't a day of rest for Bill Killian of College Station. He and his wife were picking up what they could at their home on Briar Rose Court in the Emerald Forest neighborhood. A severe storm brought 60-mile-an-hour winds, toppling his neighbor's trees right out of the ground.
We were just fortunate that they didn't fall a different direction to, do a whole lot more damage. I think we were very fortunate. I think we were very lucky.
His wife's car was left trapped behind a jungle of trees in their garage. Just next door where the trees had fallen, Crystal Schindler was dealing with a mess outside and inside.
We were underwater. It started coming in right here through the door, and so we got some towels, and then that wasn't working, and then it came all the way up and started seeping up here.
Chainsaws buzzed and neighbors used man and horsepower to uproot broken and bent trees on Bent Tree Drive, while several small trees were uprooted and a gazebo damaged at Edelweiss Park. Stephen Nielsen had to be rescued by College Station firefighters from his motorhome at the Holiday RV Park on FM 2818 when a big branch blocked the door.
From the time I knew it till I was out was, less than a half hour. But I was probably stuck in here for several hours and didn't know it.
The falling tree branches caused some minor damage to Stephen Nielsen's RV, but fortunately, he wasn't hurt.
4 trees down, 100% hit rate, either hit a vehicle or hit an RV.
We heard a lot of rumors from residents in the neighborhood today that they thought it was a tornado that blew through, and though the damage looks bad, Natasha, that's something that we can pretty much rule out. This was most likely a case of straight-line winds.
We're glad that everyone was all right. Thanks so much, Clay.
Sure.
And speaking of which, safety was a huge concern for utility crews all day today as they began the massive cleanup efforts to get the power back on. City officials say there were trees tangled in utility lines, and when you couple high voltage and high water, safety is key. BTU reported nearly 3,000 of its customers lost power early this morning because of lightning strikes, down lines, and down poles. City officials say the Nantucket neighborhood saw the worst of the tangled wires and took the longest to get back online. In College Station, CSU reported nearly 7,000 of their customers lost power, and similar flooding and water problems meant a delay in restoration. For many, power was out for as long as 11 hours. That's past the stage where refrigerated foods are considered safe to keep. And as of now, nearly all of that power is back online.